I'm a tea and coffee lover for sure, and I have a soft spot for pretty coffee mugs and teacups. I have a small collection, nothing too crazy, but I do enjoy a good coffee mug. Today I thought it would be nice to customize my own coffee mug. I'll be using Porcelain 150 by PBO. It's my first time doing this, so I'll be kind of learning as I go. I can't wait to see the result. I already kind of did a mock-up of a design here. The design is based on a painting series that I started last year. It's called Sunshine State of Mind. So I'll be using yellow, gray, and black. As you can see, I did a sketch on my cup for my design. I wasn't confident in just freehanding the whole thing and not messing up, so I used graphite to do the sketch. I'm a little worried that because graphite is kind of like greasy or movable, that it might mess up the paint, but I'll still try it anyways. Like I said, I don't feel confident to just freehand it. The way to use these paints is that once the design is on the mug, I'm supposed to let it dry for a full 24 hours and then put the mug in a cold oven. Put the oven at 300 degrees. Once it reaches the temperature, bake it for 35 minutes. That's supposed to seal the paint, making it dishwasher safe. From what I've read, you're not supposed to use paints in areas where there would be food, so the inside of the cup or the inside of a bowl or a plate where you would eat off of. For that reason, I made sure that I kept a good area of the border of the cup where I could drink off of without having anything on it. I'm using black and yellow for my design. I also bought a white because I wanted some gray paint, and that's a way to have different tones of gray by mixing it with black. I kept to a minimal color palette just because I didn't want to invest too much money into this in case I didn't like the process or in case it didn't work as well as I thought it might. Each pot is $7 Canadian. A few quick notes before going to bake this piece. I noticed that the paint does dry fairly quickly. Not too quick where you can't really paint your design before it kind of clumps and dries, but quick enough so that you can do a thinner layer, let it dry, and put another layer on top to make it more opaque. I feel like I was trying to put too much paint on in one layer to get it opaque in one coat. I think it probably is a better idea to have a thinner coat and then build it up. What I'm noticing is that I have to work with brush strokes, as in they're very apparent. I think that it has to be built into the design, seeing the different brush strokes. It's not necessarily a negative, it's just something to work with and to accept that that's gonna be the texture of it. And on the palette, the paint does thicken and dry fairly quickly. So I wouldn't work directly off the pot, like leave it open for too long. I'd rather put a little bit on a palette and then work from there. I purposely created a thicker texture on the yellow hat just to see how it would bake and how it would feel once it's fully done. I just wanted to experiment. I'm not expecting this first mug to be perfect and to be optimal, but by trying a few different things, I could figure out what I like and see what works once it's all baked. If I had to give a few tips, I would say to make sure to put the mug in a cold oven and have the temperature rise gradually to prevent cracks. Other than that, design-wise, I don't really love the contour line, especially in the hat. I think it's too thick, so maybe I would have preferred without a contour line. And maybe keep some transparencies in certain areas of the paint, so thinner layers. But that's something I'll have to practice and kind of play around with to master the paint itself. But customizing a mug is always fun, especially to give as a gift to loved ones for Valentine's or Christmas or something like that. I think it's a good thing to try. I fully recommend. If you want more inspiration, you can watch this video next. Subscribe and hit the bell for more, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Thanks for watching.